So, hey guys, it's Pieface. I'm back with another video. I'm here to show off a little map I've been working on. Not sure what to call it yet, because it's a parkour map. I mean, it's got some new mechanics, but it's generally going to be a parkour map. I felt like making this one with a little bit more pizzazz and gimmicks than the last one. Hold on a sec. Alright, sorry for that interruption. So, I'll just start off by showing off the parkour, and then I'll show off the builds and how it works. And I was going to make a speed run for this to make for less rambling on my part, but no, that was not going to work. The last speed run that I did took me many takes. Actually, it was about 7 or 8. And also, it wasn't even the whole map, so I could definitely not do all this. See, I'm even failing at like the first jumps. This would take at least like 20 takes to do this whole map in one try. I don't know how people do it, how those speedrunners do it, with all their practice and everything. Gosh dang. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Okay, got past that part. So yeah, when I built this part, I didn't really feel like changing the inside of the building, but I feel like I didn't really need to change it that much because it's got its own look to it that I think it comes off pretty well. Yeah, and I was surprised at how much parkour I could fit into such small an area. I mean, so small an area. Like when I was building it, I actually didn't look inside too much. I did build this by hand though, so that's probably just my absent-mindedness, but I didn't really realize just how much space there was inside of here. This jump was always, it always gets me, Yeah, this is another reason why I couldn't do a speed run. Gosh. Huh. Nope, just gonna go back from here. Gosh, my hands are a little cold too. They're not moving as fast as they should. I did test this though. This is totally a possible jump, right? Whatever. I'm gonna just make the next jump difficult, because 3 block jumps with 1 block up are actually quite difficult. They're one of the longest jumps you can make, actually, next to a 4 block jump. And I'm sure there's a longer one. Like if you go down really far, you're gonna get pretty precise eventually with how far the player can jump. And I'm sure there's some kind of parabola or equation for that, but I don't know it. Now this part, obviously, I couldn't fit any parkour into because it's just one space. And that's pretty much the explanation for that. Now here's some slime block parkour, because that came off so well with my other maps. The slime blocks. Yep. And here's a new part with an earthquake mechanic that I've devised mainly because of an accident. Now this is timed, and I've just made it out. Not only is it timed, but it only affects players in a radius, so once you get to the top you won't vibrate anymore, and you can move on to the next part without continually shaking. And I'll explain how that works later, just in case you haven't seen my video on it, or in case I don't decide to upload that because of this. Here's some more slime block parkour. This part gets pretty precise too. This jump, I think, is the one that is, I think, the most precise out of all of them, because you got to get it right on the edge. There we go. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Yeah, so this is pretty much just the same thing, just scaled down. No, it was the last jump that was the most precise. The first one I just failed at for no reason. There we go. And then you get jump boost for 20 seconds, which I'm going to refresh right now because I just wasted precious time. Yeah, this is the part that you have to speedrun, or else you're not going to do it at all. I've tested it. I mean, I usually get like 4 or 5 seconds left by the end, but 4 or 5 seconds that I don't want to lose. There we go. Yeah, 5 seconds that time. So I've still got my jump boost. And that is all I have for now. But obviously it's going to be a lot more than that because I've just finished that during the length of this video. Now, I'd like to remind everyone that everything I do in all of my maps is built completely by hand. Even this. Yeah. This was originally going to be a map to just show off this one earthquake mechanic, but I felt like fully fledging it. This tower was actually the first thing I built because I was going to originally build a city map that was just going to be, something to look at, not really anything you could do. But I figured I'd, expand that. So I built this little thing around it, yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about it. It's just, I think it looks pretty cool. And this pattern here was actually off of something on the Mindcrack server that I had to look for a while to find a freeze frame of, to get a frame of reference, if you know what I mean. Frame of reference? Yeah. And I made a little bit of a mistake on this side, because it's going the opposite direction as all the other sides. But man, would that take a long time to fix, and I don't have that time. And then there's this pattern. I felt like doing a different pattern for every sort of stage in the building. And then for the top, I did this pattern. So it's pretty much explained visually. You get what you see. This part is a little bit different, however. What's happening here is actually very simple. First, this command block is being activated along with this one. This one just does the earthquake text. And this one up here sets this block to a redstone block, and these blocks on either side create a super fast clock, which activates every 20th of a second, or every game tick. It's kind of complicated to explain. This one down here, or actually I should say this one up here first, because every time this clock activates, this thing teleports the player up 1/5 of a block in the air, and then the gravity takes them back down before the clock activates again, so it sort of creates this vibrating effect. And obviously when you jump, gravity doesn't pull you down anymore for a short period of time, so the teleporting affects you more, so that's why your jumps are higher. And that's essentially all that. And then once the redstone runs out and activates this command block long enough for the clock to stop, it also activates this command block which says time's up. And by the way, this only teleports players which are 15 blocks away from the clock, so as not to, break the map or anything. Hang on. And obviously this terrain I just built randomly. Not much to explain there, and the rest is self-explanatory as well, other than just this little tiny part with the slash effect command, and if you want that for some reason, here it is. So yeah, if you want to download the map, it will hopefully be in the description, as it is right now, and then I'm going to obviously keep working on it and everything, and then I'll continually post updates. So this is going to be version 1, I guess. No, this is going to be beta. Yeah. Post your suggestions for names in the comments, because I know you got a ton of those, and I know you're going to definitely tell me. Because I get a lot of responses on these videos when I ask for things, but all joking aside, please do. I might think of something in the meantime, but it's probably just gonna be a placeholder unless I really like it, and then screw yourself. Just kidding. No, I don't want you to do that, but I do want you to like, comment, and subscribe, because that's what every YouTuber wants. And this entire time I've been rambling, and it's been going on for too long, and I'm going to put a stop to it. So, this has been Pieface, and I'll see you next time. Bye.